Welcome back, guys. Another video from Fruitopia whilst we're having a getaway at Funtopia. Thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to give you one more update from home. These are all the ornamental gingers I grew over, not grew, but that flowered over summer. These ones here. They're done now, but this one here, another variety, has flowered for the very first time since I put all these in the ground 3 years ago, and it's so cute. I wanted to share it with you. Check it out. Look at that. What a cutie pie, huh? What a cutie pie. Look at that. This should be my thumbnail. Gorgeous. I have a lot of macadamia to pick and feast on when we're back here. They're on the tree. You can see there's like 40 of them or more. They're hard to see because everything is green, the same color. But we'll be doing an update on these soon. So make sure you check out the update from the Macadamia Nut Tree. I'm also going to be butchering the tree by half. I'm going to remove 50% of the tree to bring it back to some kind of normality. This is a big tree, guys, massive. And talking about pruning, I'm also going to be doing a lot of pruning of all the trees, or most of them, when I'm back in May, June, July, August and September. Yeah, I'm going to be flat out. It's not just holidays and fun. It's also a lot of work involved, because no one's going to do this for me. I have to do it, right? And I'm gonna get in here too and clear up these bird of paradise and a lot of junk back there behind them. A lot of work. Trim the old Loquat trees, right? 30-year-old Loquat tree needs pruning. This should have been done already because it's already flowering like crazy. We're gonna get a lot of fruit this spring from the Loquat. This is the seedling that I planted 5 years ago, right? It's going nuts. Yeah, that one is still budding out. It's got I see a few flowers coming on it. It's a different variety, not as much as this one here. So that's a lot of work coming up. Prune, 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 and harvest, harvest, harvest. These limes, they're going to be all over the ground coming in May, June, July. So the American pawpaw is just about done for the season, ready to drop all its leaves. We didn't get any fruit from it in this third year, but hopefully next year in year 4. So some more good news. The Pisangceylon has fruited for the first time. Yay, finally, after 3 years. It took 3 years to flower. So there's the answer. How long does it take? 3 years. Well, in this climate. So we've got a bell coming on the Pisangceylon. I'm just hoping it doesn't collapse. It's very, very tall. I didn't realize how tall this variety grows. Next to it is the Ratcha Boy, which is also tall, right? But I've never had problems with a Ratcha Boy. But this one here, it's leaning a lot. These two are fine, but those two aren't. So I'm just wondering how that's gonna work out. The Cape Gooseberry volunteers, I never planted this, are back with flowers already. They're starting to flower for their second year in the ground as volunteers. So a lot of Cape Gooseberry coming in early winter. This is a winter, predominantly a winter fruit, but we do get a spring crop as well. It's growing underneath this Bing cherry tree. Now, a lot of the pots that I've been showing you guys in the videos have also been doing really well. I've got the Jabuticabas, the reed avocado, which is in ICU. It's coming back. And a few of the dailies here that suffered during transit. They're also coming back except for one. This one didn't make it, the lychee. Lychee doesn't do very well here when it's young in pots. That one's a dead duck. When I scratch it, it's a goner. But what has recovered is the daily sweet gold star fruit. Yeah. So that's my miracle recovery tree. It's still very small though, but it's good to see that it's come back from the dead. But that one unfortunately can't say the same. That's Kensington Pride, grafted. Not good at all. Gonna lose this one. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it freaked out on me. I've given it sand, a lot of sand, guys. I don't know why. I don't know. You can see the sand, right? And potting mix, combination of both. I don't know. Next to it is another mango, and that's doing okay. Also in the same kind of mixture of sand and perlite, and that's the King Thai. I've lost two of these though. This is number 3. Yeah, mangoes are definitely not easy to grow here, mainly because we don't put them in the ground when we buy them. We put them in pots, and pots are a problem. Pots are a big problem because you have to baby them. You have to be there every day, 2-3 times a day. Unlike the ground. In the ground, you put the tree in the ground and nice knowing you. Goodbye. Mostly. Right? I rarely have problems with in-ground plants. But the reason I don't plant the mangoes in the ground when I pick them up is because it's too cold in winter for them when they're babies. I can't put them in the ground out of the dailies box. They'll survive summer, but come winter, it's goodbye. Unless I protect them like this in winter. Right? Guys, not easy. Okay, now here we have a lot of other potted plants. Papayas, Wampy, a different Wampy, the Jabuticaba, the large leaf, or Grimmel, it's doing great in the ground. You won't believe it, the Lamb Hass has fully recovered. The one that was in the ground and died on me seems to be happy in the pot. He likes the pot. He likes the pot better than the ground. I wonder why. So I will monitor him over winter and spring. I had him in full sun, right? 37 degrees every day with no protection, when he was a bare trunk with no growth, and he came through no problem. Look at all this growth. Meanwhile, other plants that I had in direct sun in summer died. It was too hot. It's the avocado that should have died. So you go and figure that one out. Maybe because it's established, the trunk is like 6-7 years old and not green. That would have been the main reason, I guess. Anyway, good news on that. The Subel is flowering like crazy. The Subel white sapoti, that is. So that's about 5 years now in the ground. And here we have a lot of mixed tropicals, starting with this guy here, huge sook, one of the top 5 sooks. And he seemed to be okay in summer, but he should have grown a lot more, considering he had 4 months of temperatures between 20 and 37. Yeah, 4 months. And that's all he has to show for himself. Should have been at least up to here. I don't know. This is the Kaimito, or star apple. Yeah, big sook. And another big sook is, an even bigger sook is that one there. That's the Abiu. And it looks like he's got a, see, sook. He's a sook, and now he's been attacked by aphids. See the aphids? So now he's giving me more work to do whilst I'm on vacation. Remember guys, I'm on vacation when I'm sharing this video, or I should be anyway. I might be home, I'm not sure. So that's the Abiu. I have to take care of that after the video. This is one of my champions, the Achacha, or Achachariu, from Bolivia. This is doing great. One of I think 6, 2, 4, 5. One of 5 that I have. Young Canistel 1, Young Canistel 2, Young Cedar Bay Cherry, Young Kwaimuk, Poshti, Custard Apple, Moya, Madrono number 1, Madrono number 2, that's Lemon Drop Mangosteen, Rose Apple, doing really well there. Can't wait to try the rose apple, my own rose apple. That one there. Sandpiper Fig, all the way up there. So he's more than ready to go in the ground, but I don't know where to put him yet because he's a big tree. So I've got to be careful where I plant him. Baby Mamey Sapoti, number 1. And Baby Mamey Sapoti number 2 behind there. 2 of them. I grew those from seeds. What else do we have? Oh, Umbrella, which is a hog plum, doing really well, very pretty, but they suffer in winter, especially from aphids. Beside it is the Malabar chestnut. These are all in pots, nothing is in the ground. It's got nice big beautiful leaves. That's doing well too. The Rocco something chili plant, that's doing great. I can't remember the name. Rocoto, yeah. Let's zoom in. It's nice to have zoom, isn't it? You can stand from a distance. Ricotta chili tree, yeah. That's doing really good. That's ready for the ground too. I'm going to leave that in the pot though for now. And then we have a couple of guavas, a few more jabuticabas. They're all doing great. A couple of American pawpaws in pots around the corner. I'll show you from the other side. And over on the other side over there, we have, let's go there. We have Pitangatuba, which is doing really, really good. Really good. Here's another tease, like the Sapodia. He sends out all these flowers and drops the fruitlets. Flowers and drops the fruitlets. So I don't know what his game is. Right? A lot of fruitlets through late summer. But he's doing good. The key is not to expect a commercial harvest. They're only babies. This is only like 2 years old. Of course he's gonna do what he wants, like a little toddler. But the good news is he's happy. He's happy to be in Melbourne instead of Papua New Guinea. So, a Raza or a Ratcha Boy is next. I got 2 of those. This one here, which is 2 years old, and that one over there, which is 2 years old, and that one over there, which is slightly smaller, has just finished or is in the process of shooting out new growth. See the new brown leaves? Yeah. So that's the Ratcha Boy, which this one is too. This one did its growth in summer, and that one is doing it now in autumn. That's the Malabar chestnut, a common indoor plant, and the umbrella, which I showed you from the other side. Very, very well. It's doing great. These have been in full protection from the sun all summer. All these plants have been protected. Because I learned my lesson from last year. Last year I had them out in the full sun, under there. All under there. And they fried. Not all of them, but many of them fried. They fried like chicken. Okay, and here we have a cherry Moya. Actually, this was a custard apple, I believe, on a cherry Moya rootstock. And yeah, it's a Maroochydore Gold custard apple. And the graft said, "Goodbye, Charlie. We're out of here." It died. See it? See that? Hang on. I lost the graft from the Daly's tree, but the seedling took over, which is a cherry Moya rootstock, and I'm happy with that. I would have preferred the custard apple, of course, but you take what you can get. And I'm smelling the leaves as I'm rubbing them. Wow, it smells just like cherry Moya. So it says it's on cherry Moya rootstock. See that? Y81. I'm not sure which variety that is. And those are my other achacha, 4 of them, which need to be potted up, but I think I'll wait till spring. And that's about it for all of these guys here. Now you might be seeing all these other pots along here. These are the Chempedak seedlings, which I've grown from that fruit I got last November, December. Yeah, but now in the last few days, I don't know what's been going on. They're freaking out on me. What's going on, guys? Don't tell me it's too cold. We had a couple of nights of 8 and 9 Celsius, but I don't think that should bother them. Definitely far from frost, but seems to have affected some of them. 1, 2, 3. Wow, very, very sensitive, right? But most of them are fine. Most of them are fine. Then I got some more over here. I think there's 40 of them. And the reason why I'm growing these, why I'm growing so many, is because of the chances, the percentage of survival. That's why. I only want one. I only want one out of these 40. I don't ask for much, do I? So I thought that my chances would be better with 40 than with 4. So I pulled every seed out from the fruit, and every one of them germinated. It was 100% success. But they need to go in the greenhouse. I'm not going to do it now because I'm not here, right? I'm on vacation. So I'm either going to put them in the greenhouse, heated greenhouse, when I get back from vacation, or at the end of April. We'll see how we go. Seriously though, you would have thought they can take temperatures of 8 to 22 without sooking like that. That's despicable. Anyway, so here I've got this guy here. I've got its name. The cherry of the Rio Grande, doing really well, right? Gave it lawn clippings from the mow I did last week. Same with the Jambulan Java Plum. I look after them. I feed them well. So he's looking good. I might get one more of these. These are cute little trees. That's the name there for our foreign viewers. And that's the Java plum, or jamun. It's got many names, and that's doing real well. If it zooms, if it focuses, there you are. Nice big leaves. It's surrounded by tomatoes, but that's temporary, only until tomato season ends, which will be sometime in May. So another month of these vegetables surrounding it. And that's the black sapote, the Bernica, in a pot, doing well. Some tomatoes there coming along. These are all cherry tomatoes. Indian guava and blackberry fruit tree, blackberry jam fruit tree. The pearl, the white dragon fruit, it's come up really well, but no fruit this year. I'm guessing it's gonna let it rip next year once these start falling over. Another Kohala longan. This one's doing really well, but again, nothing going on with the fruit, just a tease. These are 3 to 4 years old, these longans. So like I said before, they need a good 7 years to get really charging in Melbourne. The same with the lychee over there. We'll go there next. Before we go to the lychee, I want to show you the other green sapote. Dude, we're at 25 minutes. My gosh, sorry guys, I get carried away. That's doing really well. It's almost at 5 feet, 4'10" in height. This is in ground, and it's doing great. There's that Rocoto chili full of flowers that I showed you earlier. Doing really nice. And the sandpiper fig, or sandpaper. I call it piper, I don't know why. That's really doing great. It's at 7 feet in a pot. There's the lychee there. This is the Bosworth. Not much different, but it's doing real well. They're slow. That's the take-home message. Lychee and longan very slow, and they hate pots. Lychee hates pots in a non-tropical location. I'm not talking about you guys in Miami. I'm talking about someone in Georgia or Alabama. Big difference. This is my African Pride at Moya, or custard apple, doing nice. Only been in the ground 3 months. So far so good. I had the chair here up from the other day when I mowed the lawn. And that's where we're going to cut it, guys. We're going to cut it right here because we've gone way over. Thanks for watching. Remember to follow us on Real Life Funtopia, where we're having a lot of fun, I hope. We haven't gone there yet. I'm still in Melbourne. But by the time you watch this video, we'll be very close to being back in Melbourne from our trip. Okay, guys, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you soon again from the garden. Bye, guys.